My precious child, I need you to hear this with every fiber of your being. What you are going through right now, this season that has stretched your heart thin, that has tested every ounce of strength you thought you had left. This is not punishment. This is not abandonment. And this is absolutely not the end of your story. I see you. I see you in the moments when you force a smile while your soul is screaming. I see you lying awake at 3 a.m., replaying every mistake, every missed opportunity, every door that slammed shut in your face. I see you scrolling through others' highlight reels, wondering why everyone else seems to have it figured out while you are still picking up pieces. But my child, let me tell you what you cannot see. While you have been counting your failures, I have been counting your faithfulness. While you have been measuring how far you have fallen, I have been measuring how far you have come. Every morning you opened your eyes when you did not want to face another day. Every moment you chose to keep breathing when giving up felt easier. Every small step forward when your legs felt like they would buckle. I counted them all. You think you have been surviving by accident, by sheer stubborn willpower, by forcing yourself through motions that feel meaningless. But I tell you this truth. Without my hand steadying you, without my breath filling your lungs, without my whisper in your darkest hours saying, "Not yet, not yet, we are not done," you would not still be here. There is a reason you are still standing, and it has nothing to do with luck. I know what you have been telling yourself. You have been saying, "I am just getting by. I am just holding on until things get better. I am just waiting for my real life to start." My child, stop waiting for some distant future moment to validate your present struggle. This right here, this is your real life, and I am working in it right now, even when you cannot feel it, especially when you cannot feel it. You have grown accustomed to measuring my presence by how good you feel. When prayers seem to bounce off the ceiling, when worship feels like empty words, when you read scriptures that once moved you and feel nothing, you assume I have stepped back. You assume you have done something to make me withdraw, but I never measure my commitment to you by the temperature of your emotions. I am not a feeling, my child. I am a foundation. And foundations do their greatest work when everything above ground is shaking. Listen closely. The season you are in right now, the one that feels like it is taking forever, the one where you keep asking how much longer. This delay is not cruelty. I am not stretching your patience to watch you squirm. I am not withholding breakthrough because you have not earned it yet. I am aligning something far bigger than what you have asked for. I am orchestrating what you cannot see, coordinating pieces you did not even know were part of the puzzle. You prayed for strength, so I allowed situations that require you to discover strength you did not know you had. You prayed for peace, so I placed you in circumstances where peace must become a choice, not just a feeling that visits when life cooperates. You prayed for purpose. So I stripped away the comfortable distractions, the easy paths, the shortcuts that would have kept you small. Every answered prayer begins with an uncomfortable invitation to grow, to stretch, to become. The caterpillar does not enter the cocoon because it feels ready. It enters because something within knows, what I am is no longer big enough for what I am meant to become. My child, you keep looking at the cocoon like it is a tomb. It is not. It is a womb. And I am not done forming you yet. There were moments, many moments when you stood at crossroads you did not even recognize as crossroads. Decisions that seemed small, insignificant, barely worth a second thought. But I saw the trajectories. I saw where each path led. And when you casually chose one direction over another, thinking it did not matter much, I was there, redirecting, rerouting, closing doors that looked appealing but would have led you into valleys you were not meant to walk through. You never saw the accidents I prevented, the betrayals I intercepted before they reached you, the relationships I removed before they damaged what I am building in you, the opportunities I withheld because accepting them would have delayed you by years. You only saw what did not happen, and you called it bad luck, bad timing, bad everything. But I was protecting you from battles you were not ready for, saving you from victories that would have destroyed you because you were not yet prepared to carry their weight. Sometimes my greatest mercy looks like a closed door. Sometimes my deepest love sounds like no, not that, not yet right now. In this very moment there are words forming in your mind, Familiar words, I cannot do this anymore. I am too tired. I am too broken. I have tried too hard for too long, and nothing is changing. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am not meant for more. Maybe this is just how my life is going to be. Stop. Stop right there. Those are not your words. Those are echoes. Echoes of every disappointment you have swallowed, every criticism you internalized, every fear that whispered you are not enough. Those voices do not come from me. I do not plant seeds of defeat in hearts I have called to victory. You are exhausted. Yes, you are stretched thin. Yes, you are carrying more than you thought you could bear. Yes, but you are not done, not by a long shot. The weight you are carrying right now, it is not meant to crush you. It is meant to train you. What feels unbearable today is building capacity for the life you have been praying for. Do you think I would bring you this far to let you fall apart now? Do you think I invested this much in your refinement, in your character, in your resilience, just to walk away before the breakthrough? I do not start construction projects. I do not intend to complete. And you, my child, are my masterpiece in progress tonight. Right now as you hear these words, this is not a random moment. This is not just another message among thousands you have heard. This is a turning point disguised as an ordinary night. What you do with this moment, how you respond to what I am saying to you right now, will determine the trajectory of what comes next. Not because I am forcing you, but because some decisions carry more weight than others, and you are standing at one of them. You can close this video. You can nod and agree and feel momentarily encouraged, then slip back into the same cycle of doubt and delay. You can treat this like information, like content, like something to consume and forget. Or you can let this sink deeper. You can let this be the moment you stop rehearsing defeat and start expecting breakthrough. You can choose right here, right now, to believe that if I brought you to this word, I am about to do something with it. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am not asking you to suddenly feel brave and confident and sure. I am simply asking you to not quit. Not today. Not tonight. Not when you are this close. Because, my child, you are so much closer than you think. The very fact that the pressure has intensified, that the enemy of your soul has turned up the volume on every lie, that your faith is being tested harder than ever before, that is not a sign you are losing. That is a sign you are approaching something the forces of darkness desperately do not want you to reach. When hell panics, heaven is about to move, and hell is panicking over your life right now. Because what I am about to release, what I am about to shift, what I am about to vindicate in your story, is going to silence every voice that bet against you, including your own. So here is what I need you to do. Not tomorrow, not when you feel like it, right now. I need you to make a decision, a real one, not a wish, not a hope, a decision that you are going to trust me even when you cannot trace me, that you are going to keep showing up even when you cannot see the full staircase, that you are going to stop letting your feelings dictate your faith and start letting your faith dictate your feelings. You will have moments, many moments, when you do not feel this, when doubt creeps back, when fear whispers that nothing is changing. In those moments, do not trust your emotions, trust your decision. Come back to this moment, come back to this choice. Remind yourself, I already decided, I already committed. My feelings do not get to overrule what I know is true. I am with you. I have always been with you, and I am not going anywhere. The same God who brought you through every valley you thought would bury you is the same God standing with you in this one. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is the same power at work in you right now. The same faithfulness that has marked every chapter of your life is the same faithfulness that will carry you through this chapter. And everyone that follows. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not falling through the cracks. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified by your past. You are not rejected because of your mistakes. You are mine. You have always been mine, and I do not abandon what I claim now. Before this moment passes, before the noise of life drowns out this clarity, pray with me. Not a casual prayer, not words you have said 1,000 times without thinking. A prayer of surrender, of decision. of finally letting go of the need to control, to understand, to see the entire path before taking the next step, Lord. I come before you tonight not with perfect faith, but with honest desperation. I confess I have been running on fumes, pretending I have it together when inside I am barely holding on, smiling when I feel like breaking, moving forward when every part of me wants to shut down and hide. But tonight, I hear you. I hear you saying I am not done. I hear you saying this is not the end. I hear you saying you have been with me through every moment I thought I was alone. And I choose to believe it, not because I feel it, not because I see evidence everywhere, but because I am tired of living in defeat when you have called me to victory, Lord. I surrender the timeline. I surrender the need to understand why. I surrender the demand for immediate results. I surrender the bitterness over what has not happened yet, over prayers that seem unanswered, over doors that remain closed. I lay it all down, not because I do not care, but because I am choosing to trust that your timing is perfect even when it feels painfully slow. Forgive me for measuring your love by my circumstances. Forgive me for doubting your presence when I could not feel it. Forgive me for believing the lies that I am too much, not enough, too broken, too far behind, too damaged to be used by you. Those are lies, and I am done giving them space in my mind. I silence every voice that does not sound like yours. The voice of comparison, the voice of condemnation, the voice of fear, the voice of worthlessness. I reject them. I cancel their authority over my thoughts. I declare that I am who you say I am, loved, chosen, called, equipped, victorious. Not because I have earned it, but because you have declared it, Lord. I need you to do what only you can do. Break the cycles I have been trapped in, heal the wounds I have been hiding, restore what has been stolen, resurrect what I buried too soon. Give me breakthrough where I have been stuck. Give me clarity where I have been confused. Give me courage where I have been paralyzed by fear. I do not ask for an easy path. I ask for a purposeful one. I do not ask to avoid pain. I ask for the strength to walk through it without losing myself. I do not ask for all the answers. I ask for enough light for the next step, just the next step. I will take it. I promise I will take it. Lord, fill me with stubborn, unreasonable, defiant hope. The kind of hope that refuses to die no matter how long the wait. The kind of hope that looks at impossibilities and laughs. The kind of hope that irritates the enemy because it will not shut up, will not back down, will not stop believing. Give me that hope. Anchor it so deep in my soul that nothing can shake it loose. Teach me to rest in the process, to stop fighting what you are doing and start cooperating with it. To see this season not as wasted time but as necessary preparation. To trust that nothing is random, nothing is wasted, nothing is too much for you to redeem. And Lord, when I want to quit, when I am tired, when I am tempted to settle for less than what you have promised, remind me of this moment, remind me of this decision. Remind me that I already chose to trust you. Do not let me forget. Do not let me drift back into unbelief. Keep me tethered to this truth. I am yours. You are mine, and we are not finished yet. I offer this prayer with everything I have. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, amen. If this word met you exactly where you needed it tonight, if you feel like this message was meant specifically for you, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the next word meant to strengthen your faith. Turn on notifications. Become part of this community. We are not meant to walk this journey alone. Your breakthrough is coming, and you are going to be so grateful you did not give up right before it arrived.